morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Woman Empowerment Series today with me, Farisha. And this is a podcast series where I showcase amazing and wonderful ladies in Malaysia. And I'm really honored today to have a special guest with me. Okay. Hi, good morning. Hi, Jinq.
Hi, my name is Jinq and national athlete. I swim.
Okay. Thank you so much for being
Yeah,
in my show today. It's an honor to have you.
thank you. Thanks for having me. I love talking about a lot of things. Like I love sharing about my personal experiences. Yeah,
Okay. So, can you tell us more about yourself?
yeah. So I am currently a national athlete. I'm a
Mhm.
swimmer for the national team. And I actually started swimming when I was 7 to learn water safety. And then I started competitive swimming when I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I just didn't really know when to quit because I've been swimming for about almost, let's say,
All of your
13, 14.
life. Yeah,
Yeah,
since you
basically.
were very young. Yeah.
um, well, I actually graduated with a degree this past May. So, other than just swimming, I actually also focus a lot on my studies. And yeah, that's pretty much everything about me. Also, yeah,
Okay.
I'm 16, if that's pretty cool.
Okay. Okay. Can you share with us what are your challenges in your career and how do you overcome them?
Okay, so some challenges in my career is that trying to find my identity. So there are many times where because I'm a swimmer, I'm an athlete, right? This sport is so performance based. Like you have to compete well, you have to perform well every
You
time
have
you
to
go.
focus. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When so there are many times where when I don't swim or compete well, I will kind of just like lose the motivation to keep training, and I always think about quitting whenever that happens. So, like I said just now, one big thing that I struggle with is my own identity. And so like I said, I've been swimming basically my entire life, and naturally, kind of like subconsciously, I don't know when, like this being an athlete, being a swimmer has just kind of became my identity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually not very healthy for my own mental health because there are going to be many times where I don't swim well, I don't train well, and whenever that doesn't go well, it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like my life just like kind of crumbles down instantly. You know what I mean? Like, let's say this is your life. It's a platform,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have different pillars supporting it. Whereas for me, my biggest struggle is only having one pillar supporting my life, and that's my sports, which is swimming.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest challenge is to having to explore other things, other than just swimming. You know, other things
Right.
such as like I love baking, stuff like that. That actually
Mm-hmm.
sparks joy in life. So
Yeah.
like building different pillars around this huge pillar that I have, so that if this pillar doesn't like kind of like crumbles, I have other pillars supporting my life. So yeah, I would say as an athlete, that's kind of like the biggest challenge I've had so far, and yeah.
Yes, and I believe that all of us, every human being in this world, we are faced with challenges every day, and everyone have different sets of challenges, and including myself, I have my own trials and challenges as well. So I agree with what you said just now. It's a matter of how do you overcome it, and it's a matter of mindset as well. So you have to also, focus. You mentioned about focus just now. When you're an
Yeah.
athlete, when you're a swimmer, you have to focus and you have to do a lot of exercises, a lot of training. So we can relate it to life and also work, whether you work in an office, in a corporate job. To be good at something, you need to train yourself. So it's relatable to sports as well. So to be a good athlete, you need to train. To be a good swimmer, you need to train. To be a good runner or a badminton player, you have to train. And let's say to be a good manager in a corporate office, you have to also train. Yeah. So
Yes.
so the fundamental, the methodology, the metaphor is still the same. So we have to train and we have to step outside of our comfort zone and we have to continue developing our skills.
Totally. Yeah, I
Right.
agree.
Okay, and then now moving on to the next question. What does woman empowerment means to you in your own words?
Um, I thought about this a lot. It's gonna be kind of short. I think women empowerment for me is being able to do things confidently,
Yes.
probably times even better than average because you're a woman, and also proud to be one. And when I say doing it, yeah, it doesn't mean just like little things like I mean, sorry, let me reword it. When I say doing little things, I don't mean
Yeah.
doing all things in life, like going to the Olympics and stuff like that. I could mean like doing the littlest things in life, such as just, tidying your room, or like baking something, or like, the smallest things in life, and do it confidently, do it nicely, because, you're proud to be a woman. And I think that's what it means. Yeah.
Amazing. And in your own words, how do you think that is it important for us, for women, yeah, to support and empower other women, to support and empower each other?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like in our society, especially women, we
Mm-hmm.
are very, very of other people. Also, like, women gossiping about other women, it's very, very common in
Mm,
Malaysia. I think it happens everywhere else in the world. So I feel like we could do so much better in that part, where, we kind of just lift each other up and support each other. And because you never know, like, what your
yeah,
friend, what this person like sitting in front of you might become in the
going
future. So
through. Yeah.
yeah,
You don't know what
like,
that person goes through. Yeah.
yes, how far these people can go. Like, like, let's say I'm a swimmer, and I would love to have all the women in my country support me, rather than, just talking behind my back, and just doing really, really bad stuff behind my back. Like, having that kind of support just gives me more confidence to, um, do whatever I'm doing best. Yeah.
Yes, and it's really important to have that support system because when we support each other, amazing things, amazing and wonderful things happen. So I truly believe, and I follow the same by women empowerment for us to lift each other out, support and empower each other.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And now moving on to the next question. Who are the most inspirational women leaders that you admire in Malaysia and also internationally?
Uh, in Malaysia, I would probably think Dato Nicole David. Mainly. Yeah. Oh, wait, you got.
High
I
five.
couldn't hear you. Oh
High five.
yeah, high five.
Woo! She's amazing. I love her. I love her. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met her in real life. So like growing up as an athlete, I read everything about her in my sejarah textbook. Like I was literally studying for the SPM, and I would flip the pages,
Yeah.
and Nico David would be right there.
Yeah.
And I just like growing up, like I would see her on TVs, on newspapers, about how, how dominant and how confident like she is being an athlete, and she's just not afraid to like, take on challenges. And I don't think anyone else could be, like let's say in a sporting scene, could be as dominant as her, because I think she was world champion for about 100 plus consecutive months, and I thought that was just crazy if you think
Amazing. Yeah.
like weeks or months. That's like she was on top of the world for years,
Yeah.
and able to, like take on the pressure, because being a world champion is not easy. Like
It's
I
not
bet, like I'm not
yeah.
a champion, but I bet it's definitely really, really hard to like, like knowing all these expectations are on you. And I feel like she just kind of embraces it. So that's what I really, really admire about her. And actually, last year during SEA Games, she sent me a DM on Instagram. And I was just fangirling for like a whole week. Yeah, that how much someone that I look up to can do to a young woman like
Motivate
me.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like you say, just now having like a support network of like women lifting each other up is just amazing. Like you never know what you could do to inspire others. And that's why, yeah, that's why I really look up to her. I can tell that she's very, very humble and very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and what did I tell you that I interview her back in
Yeah, yeah.
April this year on my podcast series? Yeah, and she was featured in Woman Empowerment Series for April 2020, and she's amazing. And it's really easy chatting to her. It's like, you know, as if I'm in a talk show like Oprah Winfrey talk show, chatting with Dato Nicole David, and she is so amazing. And she does a lot of philanthropy work and also volunteer work. And she also have a foundation, Nicole David Foundation. And there's a lot of great things that she's working on at the moment. So she's amazing. And she's one of the women that I look up to in Malaysia.
Yeah. And that, yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, you had a question internationally.
Yeah.
So I think that I really, really look up to, it's probably going to be Serena Williams.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like her too. Yeah. She's really
I feel like
goal driven.
yeah, a
Yeah.
lot is the definition of badass woman.
Yeah.
Um, she, like what I described, Dato Nicole David just now, she's just not afraid to be who she is.
Yeah.
Like, she's a woman, and I know that she's had many, many, challenges being a woman, also being black in the sporting community. And I just think that she just is not afraid to show who she is, and she just isn't afraid to voice out her opinions. And I just think every time I see those Nike advertisements about her, I get goosebumps, and then sometimes I even
Yeah.
start crying.
Yeah.
They're so cool. And I know she's been criticized many times, but she absolutely just destroys all her haters, not by words, but by actions, by her success. And the how the saying goes, let success be your noise. And I just feel like she is so good at doing that, and that's why I really,
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Yeah, she's really inspiring. And I have been following her since I was in school. And yeah, she's amazing. And what I like about, following Serena Williams is she's very inspiring, and she does a lot of mentorship as well for young athletes, for young tennis players. And she does a lot of like product endorsement, CSR, corporate social responsibility, and she's also involved in volunteerism and also philanthropy work. And that's amazing because she used her, her athlete status to help and motivate others. And I think that is such a good thing because she used her influence to motivate and empower others.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I feel like having you know that confidence, 1% of what she has is enough for me to just do what I really want to do and stuff like that. Yeah, I just really, really look up to her.
Yeah, she's amazing. Okay, and now we've come to the last question. What is your advice to the young ladies out there and also to the millennials, to the Gen Z, the youth?
Okay, young ladies. So I think this is also what I wish someone had told me when I was younger, to never be afraid to chase your dreams. Like no matter how big or how small your dream is, like some women out there, they want to be housewives. You know what, just go for it. Like don't let anyone tell you that your dream is too small or too big or too hard to achieve, because a dream is a dream. And if that's your dream, then just go for it, because as you grow older, you may learn that this world is not equal, and justice isn't always served. People will criticize you, friends or families, they will definitely judge you. But girl, just do whatever makes you happy, and as long as it's not illegal.
High
um
five! Woo! High five. Yeah, and most importantly, you have to follow your heart. Follow your
yes,
heart,
definitely.
follow your passion. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. and
Definitely.
and don't care about the negativity or any negative comments or feedback made by others. Just focus on your goals and focus on your passion. So can you tell us more about your current work, your current project?
I'm actually currently home. We got to go home this week for some reason.
Okay, right. Okay.
That other than this weekend, yes, I've been
Mm-hmm.
staying at the Majlis Sukanegara because
Mm-hmm.
we been having this quarantine-based approach to training.
Right.
Um, so currently, I am a full-time athlete. I literally just transitioned into being a full-time athlete when I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
So before the part-time student, part-time athlete, and it was really, really hard, like having to juggle
Yeah,
academics and
multitask. Yeah.
yeah. But since I graduated, I am now focusing full-time on just my swimming career, and I'm making this statement because like I feel like a lot of other people who don't really do sports don't understand that being an athlete actually requires more time, more effort and attention than
Work.
average corporate job. So it is actually my full-time job. Swimming is my full-time job and I'm good at it and I'm trying to be better at it. So currently actually training to qualifying for next year's Tokyo Olympics and hopefully I'll get it.
Be cheering
Yeah.
for you. Yeah, on
Thank you.
TV. So I'm gonna switch on my Astro Arena and I'm gonna cheer for you and like, woo, go Malaysia, go! Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's basically what I'm working on. So, and after the Tokyo Olympics, I think I'm gonna keep swimming for maybe another year or two, because I just want to know how far I can go. Like,
Yeah.
and
Sky's the
yeah,
limit. Go for it. Go for it. Sky
yeah,
is the limit. So get out of your comfort zone and go for it.
yeah. And in the meantime, I've been, sharing a lot of my personal experiences on mental health lately because I feel like during this COVID situation,
Yeah,
it's
during the
it's
pandemic.
really a lot of people's mental health. So I
Mhm.
feel like it is time that we, as a culture, an Asian culture, we don't like to talk
Yeah,
about it. To
yeah.
step out of and start, talking about it because you never know.
Share our
Yeah.
feelings, how we
Yes.
feel. And it's
You can
okay.
say, yeah, yeah. So that's what
It's
I've been
okay to
doing on
talk
this.
to someone. It's fine.
Yes.
And it's okay to let out your feelings and share it with somebody. And it's fine because you know that you're not alone. Because it is a tough period for
Yeah.
everyone because we are still battling with COVID 19, with the pandemic. But what we can do is also to stay strong and also have an open mind. And most importantly, a strong, you have to have a strong mindset. You have to have a growth mindset to always think positive even if we are in a negative situation, but always think positive and think on the bright side and also come up with a solution to the problem.
Yeah.
And we've come to the end of the show. Okay, and for those who would like to connect with you on social media, what is your Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or YouTube account?
I would say I use Instagram most often. My Instagram handle is Jinqphee, JINQPHEE,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a LinkedIn profile, and I think my name on it is Jing Unfi, OLY. So that's gonna be my LinkedIn account. You can also reach out to me there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have a YouTube account.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's amazing because you also, advocate for mental health. And for those who would like to, chat with you or message you, DM you, they can message you on Instagram, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, yes, that's amazing, Jee. And I really admire your work to advocate on mental health because it's such a very important topic right now, especially right now during COVID. And to have a very positive mindset, it's not easy. Not everybody can do it, but I truly believe that when we have a support system, when we have friends and someone to share, we can change our mindset, you know? Yeah,
Yes.
the mental, the mind, to change from thinking negative, from having bad thoughts to transforming it to having good thoughts and positive thinking. Yes, and it is possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like just adding up to that, like it's not totally a bad thing to have bad thoughts. Like many people
Yeah,
have bad thoughts a
yeah,
lot. Important is that you don't bottle it inside of you because that's just not good for your mental health. So
yeah.
I just want to let everyone know if you're thinking about anything negative or you just want to talk to someone, you could totally reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to chat with you.
Okay, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you so much for being in Women Empowerment Series. And I hope to those of you who are watching today, I hope you are inspired and motivated by the sharing. And don't forget to follow her online on Facebook and also LinkedIn and Instagram. To the end of the show. Until then, stay safe, take care, bye.